ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shits, Shartimus, subscribe,
classic, so you don't want to be stabbing people with this. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Abomination Build-A-Figure Waves Iron Skull. If you're trying to pick up this Captain America wave, you can get it right here.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So here's a little quick look at the packaging right over here. It says Iron Skull. You can see images all over at MarvelousNews.com. There's the back of the packaging. If you want to read the read-up, go ahead and pause it now. Okay, so this figure right here, I don't have too much interest in. From what I understand, this is based off of the Avengers Assembles cartoon. You know, I think this is the Assembles cartoon right here where they have the Mark 49 Iron Man armor stolen by the Red Skull, then the Red Skull fused with the Cosmic Cube, and I guess there's modifications made by MODOK himself. So a couple of things involved in creating this suit over here, and it's supposed to be incredibly powerful. Again, I'm not too familiar with it. I just found this online under the Avengers Assemble Wikia page or whatever, and I'm hoping that's correct. But if you know more about this, please go ahead and fill me in the comments below. But anyway, let's take a closer look at the two head sculpts that we get with this figure. Now, nothing is new with this figure, including both of these head sculpts. Neither of them are new, neither is this body mold. It's Mark 42 being reused. But yeah, you can see that we get the trenchcoat Red Skull head sculpt over here, looking really good. I actually think this came out looking pretty awesome. As much as I've not been really excited about this figure, this head sculpt looks really nice. And comparing it to the way it was originally released over here, this one has green eyes, which I don't really like so much, so I like that this one does have the blue eyes, and I think the paint for the eyes just came out a lot better on this one, on this newer one anyway, compared to this one right over here. And I just like the red paint on the newer version a lot more so too, so seeing them side by this, we get a lot more of a matted red. I really like this kind of shinier, you know, red with the darker black mixed in there, so I think that's pretty sweet looking. We also get this head sculpt right over here, which is just the Mark 42 head sculpt painted, and it doesn't look bad at all. I like the paint apps. I think they look pretty clean, and I like the design for this too. Again, even though I'm not familiar with it, I do think it looks pretty neat. I really like these tentacles coming throughout over here, you know, kind of like the Hydra octopus legs and everything coming through the top of his skull right there. Not too bad. I like it. I'm not going to sing skulls again. I like singing skulls and like, I want your skull. Alright, I sang it anyway. But looking at it over here, I really like the red that we're getting on this. It looks really neat. Almost kind of has that big time look, right? Kind of like with the glowing effect. I think that's kind of what it's supposed to be going for over here. I mean, not really trying to add the oversprays or anything, but that's the kind of vibe I get with this, is that, you know, this red is kind of lit up behind the black parts of the armor. I think it looks pretty sweet. A little bit of the sparklies right there in the black plastic. Not too bad. The Hydra logo looks fairly clean. Nothing to really complain about. Nothing new as far as sculpting goes, like I said. You know, it's just the Mark 42 armor again. But yeah, I think the red line work came out looking really good. So it's not a terrible looking armor. It's just, you know, I don't know. To me, it's just very obscure. So it doesn't look too bad. He still has the peg holes right underneath there. And there's the back of the figure. Well, I'm going to pass showing you guys the articulation segment. You can go ahead and click the card over here for the Mark 43 or the Mark 42 reviews if you want to see that. But I will show you the widest stance possible with both feet still flat on the floor. Now to measure this figure, you can see that the Iron Skull is standing just a little over 6.5 inches tall. And then here's the Iron Skull compared to the Red Skull figure from the Winter Soldier wave from a couple years back. Then here's the Iron Skull next to the Marvel Legends Mark 42 and the Mark 43. Both of them with their flaps on the shoulders kind of still flaring up like that from the repulsor blast poses I had them in. But yeah, it's the same figure 3 times. Thank you. Then here's Iron Skull next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So it's not like this is a bad figure or anything, and I liked the Mark 42 Iron Man figure when it first came out, but it's been so long since that was released, it does feel a bit outdated, especially with not getting interchangeable hands. I was really hoping we can get some interchangeable hands or something with this. So it looks like this guy will have that extra flap hanging up there. You know, it'll be one more Iron Man figure to add to my armory collection, so he'll get thrown into that DTOF case. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. Go ahead and click the boxes down below that will be popping up shortly if you want to check out my previous videos. If you have not yet hit the like button, please do so by clicking the like button down below, and go ahead and hit subscribe if you have not already. You can see a photo gallery of images over at MarvelousNews.com, and you can follow me on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links all in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures.